Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, hi, my name's Jack. It's nice to meet you. As you guessed by the title, I am going speed dating. I can't believe this is happening. Okay, so I'm just gonna pop you there because I feel like I need to explain what's going on, why I'm doing this. So I actually came across NCL dates on Instagram and I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna do it, like I'm just gonna go for it. I said this year, like I really wanna improve my confidence and take a few things off my list of things that I am wanting to work on in like my dating life is definitely one of them. Anyone who knows me knows that this is probably like my worst nightmare because I don't like dating people in general. That's why I'm single. At least I think it is. So I'm really throwing myself in the deep end here by dating loads of people at one time. Pray for me. Hey guys, so this is my outfit for tonight. Everything I'm wearing tonight is literally from ASOS. I thought this jacket was really cool. It's just like this Coach jacket in like a green colour and it's got like a pattern on the back. Well, a logo, not a pattern, but I thought it was quite cool. Really nice fit actually. I'm really enjoying this. And then just got like this off-white t-shirt on, some black cargos with a chain that I added myself, and just some black and white Pumas. Okay, this lighting is just awful. Why do I look like that? But we're just gonna deal with it. I am so nervous. Like I have literally been planning in my head all day of like ways I can like get out of it and just not go. Oh, I'm just so nervous, like I don't know why. By the way guys, I am going by myself, so I feel like that is probably why I'm a little bit nervous. Do you know what? I'm more nervous about walking in than anything else. Like I'm not really nervous about like meeting people, I don't feel like. I'm just nervous about like actually like walking in. Like you know when you walk into somewhere and everyone's like, oh I hate it. It's like one of my worst things in life. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and have the experience and then I'm gonna do a review after. I'm not gonna take my camera, so anything that I do film will be on my phone, just because I don't wanna be that dickhead who brings his camera and starts vlogging when I'm trying to like get to know people, because that would be weird. So yeah, also you'll know that like I haven't been drinking much recently just because I did dry Jan, so I haven't been out in town since before Christmas, so I'm just hoping I don't get really drunk. I am gonna have a drink, I'm gonna treat myself because I need to calm the nerves, but like I just feel like I'm really nervous in case I start drinking and then I get really drunk and then I start oversharing, because I am such an oversharer when I'm nervous, like because I just like I don't know what to say, so like just random stuff comes out my mouth and then I'm like, oh my god, I want to die. But yeah, I will check in with you all soon. Wish me luck. Do you know what? I just don't really feel like there's anything better in life than a Diet Coke. Hey guys, so I'm actually gonna do like a summary of my experience from start to finish. I'm gonna tell you what I thought. I'm gonna tell you like how the event worked. So when I actually got to the venue, it was at Pumphrey's in Newcastle. If you're from Newcastle, then you might know where it is or you might not. So basically it's just next to Market Shaker. It's just on that street in Big Market. So yeah, it's in between the Beehive and Market Shaker. It's actually a really nice bar. I didn't know they actually had an upstairs, but they've got an upstairs which is where the male event was, and downstairs was where the female event was. So if you're a male dating a male, or if you identified as a male dating a male, then you would go upstairs, and the same for downstairs if you were female. So when I actually got to the venue, I had to sign in, and then you get given a number. So I was number 3. The reason you're given a number is just so that the event goes smoothly, and it just helps the organisers ensure that everyone's dated everyone correctly. So there's half of you who are sat down, so I was one of them people who are sat down, and then the other people, the other group, let's say, just move around the tables where you're sat at, and that's how like the speed dating kind of works throughout the night. I was also given a rating sheet, so on the rating sheet it just had like everyone's numbers down the side, and then it had a box if you wanted to make any comments. You had to score them, so you could just score them out of 10, and that could be for like looks or personality or whether you had a connection or not. And then if you wanted to match with this person, you would just tick the box, or if you didn't want to match with the person, if you weren't feeling the vibe, then you would just put a cross in the box. And that's basically how they match everyone up. What I will say, and this is just me being 100% honest, I did find the rating sheet quite stressful to do, just in between the different people I was speaking to, just because like if I didn't want to match with someone, I didn't want to like cross them out when they were sat there. So I did feel like I kind of maybe rushed it a little bit. So the actual dates themselves lasted around 5 to 7 minutes, which went quite quickly, to be honest. The night itself went quickly, so I got there for around about 6:30. They want everyone there early just to sign in and get everything sorted, and then you head up to the venue, and then the actual event starts at 7 p.m. So it was just, you had like plenty of time to like get yourself sorted and then get a drink from the bar, whatever. So all in all, I was there for around about 2.5 hours. You do get a few breaks in between there as well, so if you want to go to the toilet or if you need to go to the bar and get another drink, you can do. So it was quite nice, I liked how that worked. Once you've finished dating everybody and you've spoken to everyone and you've finished your sheet, you just hand this into a member of the NCL dates team, and then basically what happens is they take everyone's sheets and they look at who everyone's put down as a match. So if you've ticked someone who you like or who you had a vibe with, and they tick you as well, you do get their contact details the next day sent across to you. So on the actual rating sheet itself, you can put down how you want to be contacted. So you can put your Instagram, you can put your phone number, you can put your email. It's like you can put a pigeon, you know. It's like totally up to you how you want to do it, because you know some people are private, so they might want to prefer to like not give out your phone number and just give out maybe like a social media, or someone might not want to give out social media and just give the number. It's completely up to you. So I think like with that approach, it's really good, really safe. So yeah, if you are lucky to get matches, then they'll just get sent to you the next day. So that's how the actual event worked. I'm now going to go on to like what I experienced and how I thought it went. By the way, I just want to clarify, like I paid my own money for this. So if you're wondering of like a cost, it was around £10. I feel like I got like a second release ticket, so that was maybe 10, and then maybe the first release was like 8. So it's between like 8 to 10, maybe like 8 to 12, which I think is really good value for money, really affordable. Didn't think there was anything wrong with the price at all. But you know what, I had a really good night. Like it was really nice just to meet different people, and what I thought was good about the whole thing, because it's like speed dating, you're speaking to like a lot of people who like you wouldn't necessarily go for anyway. And I don't mean that in like a rude way or anything like that, but it's kind of like you're put with people who like you wouldn't usually go for or you wouldn't usually match with, and I think it's like an interesting dynamic and conversation that you can have. And like there was people of all different ages there. Well, the event that I was at, it was like 18 to 35, so you know there was a few 30-year-olds there, there was a few students there, there was like young professionals there, so it was like a really wide range of people. I was so nervous to go, guys. Like I was literally talking myself out of it all day, and I don't know why, like I was just getting this overwhelming feeling of like anxiety about it, because obviously like I'd never done anything like this before, and it is like a really big thing to do, I think. But I also think it's like such a cool concept, and I think it's really good that Newcastle have got something like this. I'm not sure if it's like big in any other cities, but I just feel like for dating apps, for me, I just hate like judging people off photos. So because like you don't have the opportunity to like swipe yes or no to someone before you actually meet them, I think it's good to get a gauge of like what you want to look for in a person, rather than like just what they look by like on their selfies, if that makes sense. Overall, like I had such a good night. Everyone who I met was really lovely. I bet you are all wondering, did I get a match? Did I find love? Unfortunately I didn't, but I will say everyone was so nice. I feel like everyone who I met, I was more on like a friendship vibe with. Like I didn't really feel like I met anyone who I was on a romantic vibe with. And you know what, I'm not even mad about it, because it's an experience at the end of the day. Like it's something that I've always like really wanted to do, and I've like ticked it off my list of things to do. And to be fair, like I would probably like do it again maybe in the future if like, you know, I was still single. So I do think it is a really good opportunity for like people to meet other people, especially if like you're not one for dating apps, because I'm certainly not. Like I've never had luck with dating apps. You do get them people out there who do get, you know, really good results with dating apps, but like personally it's just never happened for me. So I do feel like this is a good way to just get yourself out there. If I was to give you any tips for the experience, if you are thinking about going, I will say like just be confident. Like I know it's really easy for, you know, me to say that I'm like talking to a camera giving you all advice, and I think it's really easy for people to like sit there and be like, oh, just be confident, because like sometimes you can't flick a switch and for you to not feel anxious or feel awkward. I would just say just fake it, honestly. Like if I don't feel confident, I just fake it. Like, life's all about faking it. Like, you've got to fake it till you make it. So the actual event that I went to was a LGBTQ plus speed dating night, but they do like so many other different ones. So if you're someone who is straight or whatever sexuality you identify with, like, there is things for everyone. They do a lot of events in like Market Shaker, or they've got some in the Holy Hobo. I will say, if you are like really nervous about going on your own, you can take a friend with you, or they do like double dating events. Honestly guys, they do so much, so I will link everything down below if you do want to check it out. And I think it's great as well if you're not necessarily sure on like what you're looking for in a person, or what you're after, what you want. Like, it's the perfect thing, because you're seeing so many people at like the same time, and it just gets it out of the way, rather than just going on these like one-off dates and wasting like 3 hours of your life that you're never going to get back, where you can just like waste 2.5 hours and like date loads of different people. To be honest, I would really recommend this to my audience, or to anyone who's watching. If you are interested in like getting yourself out there and just like seeing what it's like, I honestly would recommend it. And do you know what it is? It's a laugh at the end of the day. Like, if you don't meet anyone, if you don't match with anyone, you've had a laugh, you've pushed yourself out of your comfort zone, which I definitely have. Like, I had such a good night. Like, I couldn't stop laughing, because it was just, you were just speaking to different people, and like everyone had like different stories and different like things to say, and like different backgrounds. So also shout out to all of the boys that I did meet, if any of you are watching this, just because we did like end up going out after, which was really fun. That's the thing as well, like, if you don't meet anyone on a romantic vibe, like, you can meet people on like a friendship vibe. Like, you know, there's people that I met that I would class as friends. If all else fails, like, you've got some mates out of it at the end of the day. But yeah, overall, just to like sum up the experience, I had a really good experience. Like, so glad I did it. I'm really glad that I pushed myself out of my comfort zone. If you do have like any questions, please comment them down below. Or just give me a message. I'll leave my Instagram on the screen. It's just I am Jack Watson. If you do want to ever message me about it, and if you've got any questions, then please just feel free to let me know, and I'll get back to you. I will say also, like, this experience helped me. I feel like it's really helped my confidence. I feel like I could go on more dates now and just like speak to people better and not be so shy. Like, I know that like what I'm doing right now, like, you would think, oh Jack, like, you're not shy, but I am actually quite shy, you know. Like, sometimes like when I'm in situations, I can be quite awkward. Like, my friends all know that I do have like my really awkward and shy moments. So like, I'm not always confident. Like, I definitely have my moments. But yeah, overall, I just think like the experience has really helped me. And if you are wanting to have the experience, I would just say go for it, honestly. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this week's video. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram. It's just I am Jack Watson. And yeah, I hope you all have an amazing week, and I'll see you all in the next one.